I'm on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. And this is an exclusive Patreon only membership videos where you will get some interesting takes on Vedic astrology, some interesting learning on Vedic astrology. Connect with me on Patreon and we will grow, and I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Venus will make its move in the sign of Taurus. It will be liberated from the grip of Rahu on 6th of April. On 6th of April, Venus will move in its own zodiac sign of Vrishabha Rashi, a zodiac sign of balance, family, happiness, security, and a powerful smile. It is a zodiac sign that gives you Lakshmi, that means wealth, prosperity, happiness. So pray to Ma Mahalakshmi during this time and bow down at the feet of Ma Mahalakshmi, because it is not just about money. It's about health being wealth. Also, Venus will continue to stay in Taurus until 2nd of May. And until that, Mars will also be in the zodiac sign of Gemini. Now, Venus will be in Papkartari between Rahu and Mangal. But because Venus is in its own zodiac sign, and because Venus happens to be 8th from Libra, definitely it will work in favor of Taurus while bringing major transformation through Libra zodiac sign. So wherever your Libra is, you will see changes happening in that area of life, and wherever Taurus is, you will see that you will be more comfortable in that area of life. What you should be worried about is that because this is Papkartari, you may take certain decisions where you wish not to bring any change in the areas of Taurus. Say in your Kundli, 4th house has Taurus, 10th house has Taurus. And you might just confine yourself while accepting changes coming from Libra. Now this has to be relative. It is about your life. How in your life, which area is more important? Is it Taurus or is it Libra? Because changes in Libra is bound to happen. And Libra will bring that change and transfer the energy to Taurus or Tauran areas of your life. So try to heal the Taurus energy, try to heal yourself financially, try to heal your family. So this is a transit of healing, security, grounding, and being happy with what you have, and not being worried too much about what you can get or what you won't have. Praying to Ma Mahalakshmi and just grounding yourself and doing grounding meditation, color therapy, flower therapy will work a lot during this time. Aromatherapy will also help you a lot. This is also the time where Venus will aspect Scorpio. Scorpio being the debilitation zodiac of Moon and a zodiac of Mars. So both Moon and Mars will be healed because of the blessings of Shukra. So let's discuss for each ascendant what this Venus has in store for us, what blessings we can get from Guru Shukracharya. But we should also understand that this is Maya, and Maya has to be used wisely, because Maya Maha Thagini Hamjani. Please subscribe to my channel and follow my videos. Also let me know your views and your suggestions about new videos in the comment section. You can follow me on Instagram for reels, and you can follow me on Telegram for links to all videos. For consultations, please drop me an email. My email ID is in the description box below. Also, it will be displayed here on screen. Let's begin ascendant-wise analysis. Aries ascendant. For you, Venus will make its move in your 2nd house, and 2nd house is the house of family, wealth, prosperity, happiness. It is the house of security, especially financial security, the support from the family members. And this actually gives you a blessing in all such areas. And Venus, when it moves in the 2nd house, it brings harmony and peace at home. People who are in certain businesses related to Venus will see positive growth. And when people which are related to makeup, say confectionaries, creativity, creative speaking, hotel industry, they will experience a lot of positive growth. It is also a time when There will be a remarkable shift in the equation related to your business. Also, this can bring old love back. This can rekindle that love, that financial security, and clear all the doubts and problems in the mind. This can bring relations closer. This is the Venus which has the potential to actually make you feel comfortable in marriage. And for a lot of people, marriage might happen and you might meet your life partner during this time. For Aries ascendant and especially Aries moon sign, this is a time of joy, this is a time of happiness. And one thing you will have to be very careful that on your ascendant there is an eclipse and then there is a retrograde Mercury, Jupiter, Rahu, Sun conjunction. So be very careful how you take this security. What are you going to do with this comfort, with this backup that you get? Because Venus will give you that comfort and backup. But how do you use it? Whether you use it for the good or you misuse it will be on your hand. And Saturn, which is in the 11th house, will be the 10th from the Venus, which means Venus will follow the path of Shani. Praying to Bhagwan Shani Dev will be helpful for you. Keep your karma correct and everything will be good during this Venus transit in Taurus zodiac sign. Taurus. For Taurus ascendant, Venus will move on your ascendant, which gives you more confidence, which gives you happiness. You will feel proud about yourself, your achievements. And Venus, being your ascendant and your sixth lord, also gives you realization of your mistakes in a very comfortable manner. It gives you an opportunity to correct and realign your life. And also, this is the time when you can secure yourself, like buying some insurance policies, cancellation of certain debts, realignment of your life goals, bringing work-life balance. By all this, Venus will stabilize your life and give you good career growth. When sixth lord comes in first house, it is always considered to be negative because sixth house is the house of dispute. But we should also not forget that both of these houses are ruled by Venus himself and ascendant will take the precedence. And apart from that, sixth house is also the Upachya house. That means it is a possibility that you might get new and beautiful opportunities, especially in the field of creativity, creative arts and craft, media, film, acting, dance, drama, makeup, perfume, flower, all this industry and people related to this industry. If you are in the Taurus, you will see that things will go in your favor. Any country which is ruled by Taurus as an ascendant will also see a lot of power coming their way, disputes getting resolved, and even the toughest of the matter will have the tendency. It is a transit which can make your friends a best friend, and even your enemies can come down on the table and come to a truce or a common point. If you are in a difficult situation, try to use this transit in your favor. There will be some extra expense because a lot is going on in Aries, but then if you fulfill your prarabdha, you will be in the right track. Chanting Mahalakshmi mantra and Venus Bija mantra or Shukra Puranic mantra will be extremely helpful during this time. Gemini. For Gemini, Venus will be in the 12th house. A 12th house Venus is said to be an exalted Venus in Kalpurush, but this is a Venus which is in its own zodiac sign, which means that in expense, in traveling beyond, in going abroad, in studying abroad, in going to long distance adventures and travels, you will feel comfort and peace. This is also the time when you can be a devotee of Ma Bhagavati. You can also distribute fruits and sweets to poor people so that they become happy. So it is more like when you are giving, you feel satisfied. When you are giving, you feel happier. It is also the time when your fifth lord is in the 12th house, which means that this is the time when if there is any situation related to children, if you are trying to conceive a child, and if you face medical hurdles, this can resolve those hurdles by giving proper treatment, proper guidance, and you will get proper medical advice. People living in foreign country who has visa related issues will also see some positive things going their way if you are a Gemini ascendant. And if you are a Gemini moon sign, then this will be a time when your mind will think a lot about love. Now here is the catch. You should not think about lost love. You should not try to become a melancholy person here. This is a positive transit. Use it wisely. Think positive. 12th house is also the house of sleep in a way, and it is also the house of subconsciousness. So play a very flute music or very nice music, work on your ambience and environment, and treat yourself with a good sleep. Healthy and sound sleep will help you recover from both mental and physical stress, as well as will help you work and increase your productivity. Yes, you will also see that a lot of time you might enjoy working a lot, you might enjoy learning something, but then the balance has to be needed, because on one side there is expense and you are okay with that, but on the other side there is gains. Aries, which is in the 11th house, is experiencing a lot of turmoil, so focus on your income and then spend. Cancer. For Karka Lagna, Cancer Lagna, for Cancerian Lagna, Venus will be in the 11th house, and this Venus movement in the 11th is extremely auspicious. First of all, because Venus will be out of the grip of Rahu, there will be a lot happening in the 10th house. That means there is a lot happening in the workplace. Maybe you are fighting for your justice, you are fighting for your image, you are fighting for your designation, promotion, to save your career. But at the end of the day, Venus in the 11th gives a comfortable gain, and this ensures that something you will gain during this time that you will be happy about in spite of all the war that is going on. Yes, Venus is not the only planet. There are other 8 planets showing other 8 type of results. But 11th house is the house of gains. And for Cancerian ascended and Cancerian moon sign, especially if you are a Cancerian moon sign, this becomes a transit of profit. This becomes a transit of achievement, success. And because Venus aspects the 5th house, it can also bring blessings into the families where childbirth is a difficulty. If horoscope allows, this Venus transit can give a new lease of life. This Venus also has Mrita Sanjeevani Gyan, because Venus is after all Shukracharya. So do the japa of Bhagwan Mahadev. Simply say Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, and the sound has to come from the navel, and you will see this will please Venus in a very different way, and Venus will, after all, Shukra is a guru. You should take the blessings of the Guru Shukracharya. It is an extremely positive transit, especially from the perspective of financial gains. This is also going to make you aware about the situation that you are in and will bring you necessary contacts that will provide help. So make the best use of it. Leo. In case of Leo, Simha Lagna, Venus will be the lord of your career, 10th house. It is like for a king, if he is giving security to his people, if he has lot of wealth, that is his true duty. Raj Satta, or you can say the demography of the country, the boundaries and the territory, and holding the territory and providing good life to the citizens is the dharma of the king. And that is what is displayed when Leo is the first, but Taurus is the 10th. So Venus here will give you necessary opportunities. It will make you more comfortable in your career. People around you will be pleased by your achievements, and you will also feel proud. But if you choose the path of adharma, then Saturn, which is going to be, in fact, which is in your 7th house, will actually create lot of issues for you. See, Venus is Maya, and you can be guided by the Maya to take rajasic or very material decisions. That is fine. But if you shift from the path of dharma, because lot is happening in your ninth house. There is an eclipse in your ninth house. If you shift that focus to the path of adharma, then this Venus will be rendered useless, because Saturn will create hurdles. You might be still in that dream state that you are comfortable, but very soon this Venus will move in Gemini and Mars will become debilitated. Then you will start seeing the negative results once Venus goes in Ardra Nakshatra. So try to use this Venus in 10th house as a transit where you are following the path of righteousness, you are doing the right thing, you are bringing comfort to people around you, you are very much comfortable in your own space, you are having a healthy body, and you're doing everything that can give you a bright future. So it's a very highly orderly transit that covers and spans many areas of your life and wants you to do karma and be comfortable in the karma that you are supposed to do. Look in the 6th house of your horoscope. If there are planets there, if there are energies that you can figure out, fulfill that karma. Virgo, Kanya Lagna. Now in case of Virgo, Venus rules your 2nd house, Venus rules your 9th house. Venus is highly important planet for you. The Dharma Lord coming in the Dharmasthan, the 2nd Lord coming in the 9th house, is a blessing. It is a blessing of Ma Bhagavati. It is a blessing where financial growth will happen. Something auspicious in the family might also happen. You will feel happy, you will feel satisfied, you will feel things being sorted, and you will also see that things are falling in the right place. But the process by which they fall in the right place may be troublesome because of the 8th house hiccup, the 8th house Jupiter, Rahu, Sun, Mercury, Moon formation. So this means that lot of secrets will be unearthed, and you will see that if you require justice, you will get the justice. Chanting Shukra mantra. If you have financial problems, chanting Lakshmi Kuber mantra, chanting Shri Yantra mantra, or doing Lakshmi Chalisa will help you a lot during this time. When 2nd Lord is in a positive place, you should do something to secure your life, like buying an insurance policy, securing your family's future, ensuring that your entire finances, your policies, your debts are managed in a certain way. Because it is a time when life gives you a blessing, an opportunity to stabilize yourself. But anyone who is running during this time will see a lot of problem. So streamline your life. In physics we say this is a laminar flow. So this is the time when your life should be in laminar flow and there should be no turbulence. At least your karma should be in that direction. Libra. Now in case of Libra as an ascendant, your ascendant is ruled by Shukra. Your 8th house is ruled by Shukra. And this is the time when your ascendant Lord goes in 8th house, which talks a lot about the mental state. It means that in order to bring balance in your life, you will have to resecure your life, take dramatic steps. And this is the time when security and balance will come in your life, but with lot of manipulation, lot of circumstantial changes, and lot of pressure. But you should never forget that you are experiencing a very strong Rajyog, where 5th Lord is in 5th house. And when 5th Lord is in 5th house, and rest assured that the experiences will be helpful. So this is the time when, if you don't know anything, talk to somebody who has an experience of similar field, and with the help of experience and proper knowledge and your ability to take dramatic changes, you will see that you will be able to figure out the right recipe for success. It is also the time when the relationship with your in-laws will improve. If your spouse is facing any financial problem, this will also be resolved. But yes, your physical presence might be needed. Inheritance related issues, health related issues should also resolve, or at least it will give you a right guidance during this time. Scorpio. In case of Scorpio, Venus rules your 7th and 12th house. In such a case, when Venus enters the 7th house, it gives you right ambience, right atmosphere. People who are very cordial, maybe you are going in a trip. Wherever you are, in whatever state you are in, it will ensure that around you there has to be a situation where you are more comfortable. You are with your friends, you are with the people that you love, and there will be expenses. Because when 12th Lord comes in the 7th house, definitely there will be certain level of expenses. This also means that there will be a presence of a person coming from a distant land. You might meet a long lost friend. Now, you just have to understand that your Lagna Lord, which is Mars, will be in Ardra Nakshatra in the 8th house. So this Mars is highly agitated in the Ashtama Bhava, ready to wage a war. But this Venus acts as ointment, as a relief. So use this relief measure to actually stabilize your life, stabilize your health, stabilize your mind, and use the power of color therapy, energy healing, crystal therapy, aromatherapy, essential oils, flowers, ambience. Don't use black color. All this to manipulate your mind, and especially if you're a Scorpio moon, all this will help you become mentally very happy. So it is a time when you focus more on your subconscious mind and how you interact with your inner child, with your inner self. Sagittarius. For Dhanu Lagna, Venus rules your 6th and 11th and hence 2 Upachya house. When such planet goes in the 6th house, it gives you assurance that financially it will be a comfortable time, but it also can bring your wealth, your monthly income in cancellation of debts. So temporarily you might have this deficiency of the finance, but on the long run it will help you cancel your debts, recover from the disputes, solve the marriage issue, bring two families closer, and have an auspicious event in the family. 6th house Venus also gives you new opportunities, new creative ways to earn. If you want to start any business related to Venus related entity, you can actually think during this time. If you are a Sagittarius ascendant, and if you are in Venus Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha, if Venus is with your moon or your Lagna Lord, then this becomes a significant transit. It also means that you will be comfortable with your body, and this is going to also give you a lot of clarity about yourself, your personality, and your health. Try to avoid spicy food. Don't eat tamasic and non-vegetarian food. And because 6th house is also the house of Seva, serve the Ma Bhagavati, chant Devi Suktam at least every day. Or you can also chant Durga Saptashati, taking the name of Ma Durga, chanting Mahalakshmi Stotra, or visiting Mahalakshmi Mahadurga temple. All this will help you in the great way. Sagittarius ascendant lord will be in the sign of Aries in trouble, because temporarily Jupiter will encounter Rahu. So a lot of things will happen in the mind. But Venus will ensure that there is a relief coming in. On one side there is war, but on the other side Venus ensures that there is no lack of supply. So this means, and with war I don't mean physical war, I mean internal war. So emotionally you will have to balance yourself and focus on the mind. Capricorn. Now in case of Capricorn as an ascendant, Venus is a very important planet. Venus rules your 5th and 10th house. So you can imagine how important Shukra is. And this Venus going in the fifth house is actually good for a lot of people. This improves your creativity. This gives you a talent of expression. Voice artists, dubbing artists, people working in creative field, media, communication, acting will see great breakthrough during this time. This is also going to increase your productivity. You will be appreciated in your work. There can be a chance of promotion. If there is any project that was your brainchild, especially if you are working in a startup or if you have an idea of a startup, this is the right time to execute, provided your horoscope allows. Yes, a lot of things will happen in the fourth house. That means it will make you highly uncomfortable. But there is a joy in discomfort. This is because you're following your dream, you're following your passion. Learning a musical instrument during this time or learning a new language, some art or craft is going to be definitely good during this time. Now, because 10th Lord is also in the 5th house, your career will be productive. You will also see changes and transformation in the way you work, and you will be somehow put into a situation where initially you might feel in discomfort, but eventually you will also know that eventually things will become much better. So for Capricorn, this is a transit of relief. This is a transit where your second Lord is in second house, fifth Lord is in fifth house, and Jupiter goes in the house with Rahu, Sun, and Mercury, which actually helps you buy a property, buy assets, and this is the thing where you will spend more money, maybe not on yourself, maybe on the family, maybe on the renovation of the house, maybe buying a vehicle, but that gives you a lot of confidence, a lot of praise, and you will feel that yes, you have fulfilled your dharma. It's a unique and a very good transit. Aquarius. Now, if you think about Aquarius, Aquarius has Venus ruling the 4th house and the 9th house. So again, it is a unique thing, right? For Saturn Lagna, Venus is a very important planet because Saturn doesn't have excess of anything. Saturn defines death, decay, something that is very delayed. So there has to be some relief, right? So Saturn zodiac showing Venus as the Yogakaraka planet talks a lot about the lotus flower, which rises in the mud, and we offer that lotus flower to goddess Lakshmi. And that lotus is also the seed of gods and the divinity. Lotus petals are also the symbolism of Kundalini chakras. So a lot of people will do Kundalini meditation. If you use lotus, if you offer lotus to Mahalakshmi during this time, it will be great. Or if you know any remedy related to lotus of your region, you can use that. You can talk to a local expert. Now, when Venus goes in your 4th house, this is going to give you relief, happiness. This will give you joy. Changes happening in your brother's life will give you a lot of positive growth, hope. It will give you blessings. Also, it will give you a lot of guidance, a lot of understanding. You can buy new assets. So it is overall an asset generation time. But yes, you will have to take bold steps. Venus has to be supported by Aries zodiac sign here, which is your 3rd house, which is your Bahubal, your courage, your passion. And Saturn being on your Lagna, this is the time for correction. So there is a lot of things that will be corrected. So for you, I will say, go with the flow. Secure your life and do what makes you happy, but then something that is as per the path of dharma, the righteousness. Buying a new asset, people renting, people trying to buy commercial property, people who are in real estate, who are in hospitality business, who are in traveling, who are in export and import, who are in packaging industry, who are in textile industry, all will see a very good time during this period. And if the head of the family is Aquarius ascendant or Aquarius moon sign, then you will see that there is a very cordial atmosphere in the family, and after some fight, everybody comes to the table and eat nice food, and they come back. So this diffuses the disputes. Pisces. Now, in case of Pisces, Venus rules your third house and Venus rules your eighth house. Now, you see, this is called Vidambana. Pisces is the zodiac sign that is where Venus becomes exalt, and the position of Pisces is such that it is sixth from Libra. That means it fulfills the prarabdha of Libra, ultimate balance. And it is 11th from Taurus, what you gain with the security that you have. That is why Venus is good in Pisces. But this Venus in transit will be in the third house in the sign of Taurus. So it will mean that your eighth lord is eighth from itself in the third house, and this is the case of Bhavad Bhavam. So this Venus transit will be so brilliant, so powerful for you that you can bring major changes in your life, do startups, get funding, get a good job, follow your passion. You will be able to explain yourself. You will be able to bring peace in the family. There will be dispute resolution between siblings, especially sisters. And this is the time when your creative way of dealing with things will actually earn you a lot of praise, bring positive energy, especially financial success will be there. And any matter related to inheritance, any matter related to in-laws, if you're married, or any matter related to finding the fine tuning, the right frequency between two couples will be resolved during this Venus transit in Taurus. But you will have to make sure that you're not acting out of jealousy, you're not acting out of insecurity, and you are not putting yourself at risk. See, this should not be a sacrifice where you are forgetting yourself. This is a sacrifice where you're doing things, but when Venus comes, it has a tendency to do too much too soon. Avoid that. Otherwise, this is a good time to take sudden travel related to maybe a spiritual destination, and you will also see, a lot of people will see wedding during this time. And this Venus transit will also give you a lot of hope. But then, again, as I say, it should not be jealousy. It should not be out of comparison. It should be a change that is needed, not a change that you enforce because you want it. Keep that difference active in your mind. Understand that you are not supposed to react to the situation, because there will be people who will put you on a guilt trip. Rather, you should apply your own brain, focus, pray to Ma Bhagavati, chant Durga Kavach, Durga Saptashati, and that will help you during this time, because actually this is a time where you can bring change in your life through your own bold, positive steps.